And we got bananas in chat from loads of people. There's loads of bananas. Why can't I see the game? There's the game. Is it going to appear for you? Yes, it appears for you now. Isn't that wonderful? I didn't want to watch a black screen either. Oh, I'm a wither. I forgot about that. Peeps, welcome back to another live stream here on the twitch.tv/theasuma, where you and I will hang out and play in a world with blocks in a sky floating above the void. Also, all of these people... No! The fonts have reset. No! I hate this font. I don't hate it. That's too strong of a word. Oh, no. Oh, no. I shouldn't hate on a font. That's a waste of energy. Peeps, we've got noises in the ear. Pre-stream from... And actually in between streams. Golden TNT MSD 14. Arcadia Voice subscribing in between the streams. Deadly Explosion 7 subscribing with Amazon Prime. Welcome... to the family. What are we called? The Voidlings? Welcome to the club. That sounds... No. Welcome to the derp zone. This is definitely a derp zone. Do you want to know what happened before this stream? Why it was delayed a little bit? If you were watching the pre-stream, we had some pre-stream music. It was Queen. Then I threw on another song because I needed a few extra minutes because I forgot to update the pack. So, yeah. That was... press the dirt button then. Pressing the dirt. The dirt button's been pressed, peeps. Now you get your little dopamine rush. Oh, the derp. Okay, where is the Minecraft one? I'm seeing Microsoft. I'm seeing Minecraft. Do I double click? I think also resolution 48 looks a little bit better. Anyway, let's apply that. Let's apply that. So yeah, the pack's been updated to 4.0.3, and I had to very quickly scramble around while the music was playing and get it updated, but luckily all is good in the hood, homie. We are updated. We are done. Let's go back to the game, okay? Now, how can I be useful right now? I can't. I've just got to stand here and read noises in my ear. So thank you everyone so much for the wonderful support. We had Smicklebeer901 resubscribed 6 months saying, well, another month down, time flies when you're having fun. Indeed, indeed. Pyroburnium for 11 months saying 11 months? That's a long time to have emotes. Shall we make it longer? If you do so desire to do, you'll be most welcome to. And there'll be a goldie face awaiting you. Thank you ever so much. Jab Channel is here resubscribed for 2 months. Blue Bottle 77 for 31 months. And Taribo08 for 10 months saying 10 months. Hoping for another Mayor X stream. Keep up the great work. Well, tomorrow there is football on the television, okay? The Barcelona are playing the Liverpool. They're going to kick the ball around on the green field, and I want to watch it. Jeez, I want to watch it. Right, let's go over to our little list and get our head into the game. Yes, so because I want to watch it, I either do, like, I do a stream before, I won't do a stream after. If I do a stream before, it means that Mojang would have said if they are releasing 1.14.1 pre-release or have released it and I made a video in time. So it really all just depends on those factors. And if not, I have a cool video for you. Average Martin says, the Spurs are today, go Spurs. I wish Spurs all the best. You know, as a person who says I don't believe in lines in the sand, when it comes to football, I want the English team to do well, okay? It's a strange thing, that. Also, did I put that stone block? Did I put that stone block there? Why don't... Oh, maybe I did to put that on top of it. And now I look at it and think, why is there a stone block there? Can you try closing your eyes very tight? You'll see random images, says Plasmia. You know, when you close your eyes and you have that visual field, that's one of the things I do in meditation, is sometimes I try and focus on that as well as the breath. And that can really, like, that can take a lot of attention to look at it, and all sorts of weird patterns and stuff emerge. I really like it. It's relaxing when you have your time set aside to just sit and practice focusing. Right, so we got Tinker's things we can make. We want to make a power source. You know, I kind of want to hit us on 2 angles this stream. I want to be doing some building, and I want to be doing some sort of progression. I think what we should aim to do this stream is start to automatically smelt some of the stuff in here, and also build a building to do that in. That's going to be what we're going to aspire to, people. We're going to aspire to that. Right, we've got noises in the ear from Asathix, resubscribed 3 months. Asathix, thank you ever so much for your support. And Iron Daka Bro, doing cheers and throwing bits at me, saying, here is a suggestion for what fans of Asuma should be called. Asuma files. Because Asuma is an audio file. I am indeed. I confess, I'm an audiophile, okay? I can't stop with the noises in my ear. Ian Dacker, bro, thank you ever so much. I appreciate it. I don't know. I've tried to come up with names in the past, like voidlings and stuff, and it just feels like it's something that other people do, right? I like it when something happens organic that isn't like, oh look, they're saying this and now let's do it. And one of those things that we have is catching butterflies, peeps. And if you'd like to know the origin of the catching of the butterflies, it is from me being notoriously bad at staying focused. We would be in a group working on stuff for the old server, Respawn Network, and I would just constantly get distracted by things like, so, oh look, someone's building over there. Like, Suma, look over here. We're trying to show you the mini game, and I'm like, oh, the building looks cool. The vines look good. Yeah, that's the origin of catching butterflies. Oh yeah, we made a cleaver, and then we got a wither skeleton head. Cool, and that gave us wither dust, which we could use to make dwindle cream, to make sneaky blocks, dark sugar, and then I believe it is dark sugar for salt. What rabbit hole were we plunging ourselves into when we left? I hope we concluded our activities there, because I don't care for it much anymore. Right, I think our objective should be to make a lot of seared brick at this point, and start to get some sort of smelting array going on. Now, because I would like to do lots of different... Hey, do you know what? A little idea just popped into my head. Because I would like to do lots of different types of material. Maybe we should automate something small and simple like this. Now, Cuplex, are you on the server? Yes. I summon thee, Cuplex. Now. Oh, I have too much fun. We got noises in the ear from Parmisa, who's resubscribed for 3 months. We also have Sniple Ryther for 3 months as well, and Rapand for 10 months even. Geez, saying shout out to the Asuma Plot World server. Got 1.14 soon on there. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for the support. I appreciate it. Yes, the Plot World server play.asumavoid.com is being worked on for 1.13, just in time for 1.14 to take over. You know, you can make soul sand direct from the wither dust. Says Cuplex. Cool. I assume by clicking on sand or something. Anyway, Cuplex, I have a question for you. It's just, is there any reason for me not to use this in terms of, just imagine I automatically pump in the amber block and have an array of these. This seems like a 1-block solution, right? We can have amber going into there, and then this can make ingots or those things over there, and we can pump in lava to the tank down the bottom with some pipes. Pretty simple. And I have been hit as well as summoned. Hello, but that was for comedic effect. I mean, I know you're watching the stream. You didn't actually have to come over here. I realise that I'm kind of wasting your time. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! Oh peeps, you gotta forgive me! You gotta forgive me! I'm gonna take this off now. Oh my god! I want a cheaty zoom key! Oh, that's amazing. There's a little cuddles in his head. Oh god, okay, right. Oh my god. Do you know, I've been looking forward to this stream all day. I didn't know I'd be enjoying it that much. Jeez. Oh! Oh, can I have one? Oh my god. Oh, it's too much. Does that mean I can put this on my head? Oh my god. Okay. We're going to get nothing done today, aren't we? But it's going to be amazing. Right. Yeah. Jumping over the blocks. Oh. Okay, here we go. No. Oh, the pig's kind of trapped in my head. It's like I'm manipulating myself with a carrot. That... Oh yeah, let's get some zoom action. That is perfect right there. Now, Cuplex is probably in want of his Cuplex figurine back. Bam! Figurine on the ground. That reminds me, peeps, by the way, if any of you have seen what I'm doing with my Patreon thing, I'm retiring all of the old merchandise and bringing out some new merch, and today is pretty much the last day to sign up and get your hands on that merch. So if you want to go to my Patreon page, be sure to go check it out. if you're interested in getting that merch. If you're watching this on the second channel, it might be too late. I don't know. Today's the last day of the month, right? Pretty sure it's the last day of the month. Lucky Stone says, can someone tell me if xisumatwo fan server? I do not, my friend. I was going to set one up and decided not to, but I might do again in the future. We'll see. Anyway, I asked Cuplex a question. I never got an answer. No, sorry. I didn't not get an answer. I was too distracted. So, my internet is so bad I can't watch the stream. Please type in chat. Ah, okay. I'm asking, can I make an array of these, of this setup for each type of amber? I think we can. I can't see a reason why not. I mean, it's just this porcelain is like the early game stuff, but like imagine it just constantly dripping into this thing. It would be slow, but it would slowly accumulate, so I think it could be a good idea. Alright, so Cuplex is thinking. Well, thinking is good. In the meantime, if we are going to go that route, we're going to need lots of these bricks, which we were making with porcelain and bone meal. So we know we can get bone meal easy. I'm also going to need to make some more grout for seared bricks, but maybe not, because we're going to go the porcelain route instead. It should work, X, says Winnie T. Ford. I think it will. I just like that this is a one-block solution. If we do it with tinkers, we have to build those big smelteries, and things will get kind of big quick. 1 amber equals 1 ingot. Yeah, good point. Let's find out. Is there a seared brick 1 block equivalent? We could probably look that up ourselves, right? So this thing is called the melter, and it looks like there might be actually smaller version of the smeltery. So if that block does it, but I reckon it doesn't. Yes. Okay. Should we just go with the black one and hope that it doubles them? And if it doesn't, then you know, okay, fair enough. Right. So we might use the porcelain to make some casts. Seared bricks we've been making from grout, I believe. So we need more of that. Clay, gravel, sand. Let's get a smelting over here. And let's get these valuables going. So we have anything stocked up in here. We've got some osmium, whatever it's called. And I probably need to stop this now. This has been going on for too long. Okay, my inventory's filling up with sugarcane now. Jeez. Didn't it double also, the porcelain one, says Orbiterfold? You know, people, I'm sure people had a go at me in chat. They said, Asuma, you're a derp. Put it in the thing, it will double. Maybe they assumed that. Maybe it does actually double. We could do a test, people. Oh no, we can't. I'm out of the amber. Anyway, we're going to make this all with seared brick since there's an equivalent. And I guess we'll find out later. Now, why you are black brick, not seared brick? Okay. But that is... Hey, that's why we were making the black soot. And then we can use this to make that. Oh, we never got to make that. There's a few of these. Candles, right. The black tiles, yes. We're going to do wheat first of all, and then black bricks. Ooh, fancy. Fancy schmancy. So if I get a dirt block and some sort of log, that's probably in my inventory somewhere. I remember doing all of this. So there's my dirt block. Let's go get a log. We're also going to need to get some glass going here. Hello, what? That confused me. We got noises in the ear and I'm falling behind on them because I'm a terribly distracted person today. It's unbelievable how distracted I am. You are not dirt. So let's quickly make this... No, I'm doing it wrong. Let's not get caught up on that. That's a distraction then. I've decided that that is a distraction and I am too easily distractimacated. Let's put some of these things into here and focus on what we're doing, I guess. Ogly dokily. So we got noises in the ear from HTechieF resubscribing for 23 months. You know what I'm going to say, 1 month away from that diamond face. Stecky says, almost diamond face status. Thanks for the great entertainment, X. Love the stream discussions. Been doing keto for 3 months and feeling great. Awesome. Thank you so much for the support. What I will say is look up, I've said it before, you may have heard it in the discussions, look up the downsides of the ketogenic diet. You put yourself at risk of, is it diabetes or something? Like there's, oh, it's no longer fresh in my mind, but when I looked up that diet, it puts you at risk of a particular type of something or other that sounded kind of nasty. Maybe it was something to do with the liver. If you go on something like Wikipedia, you'll probably find it. Anyway, I read up a bunch on it and found that it's supposed to increase the risk of you getting some sort of diabetes, and I kind of went, you know, I don't have to do anything extreme here. I'm good with, you know, a sort of more well-rounded diet. Okay, so right, get my head in the game. Come on now, come on now. We can do this. We're going to make a whole bunch of gravel. How much grout do I actually need? Is grout over here? So I could do 4 stacks of that. And then we'd have all the grout. Okay, so next up is sand. And once again, this should be nice and easy. I say it should be nice and easy. What are you doing to me, server? What are you doing to me? You're making me look like a derp. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we get to craft all of the grout. All of it. That might be a bit much. Yeah. Yeah, that might have been a bit much, X. What are you doing? What are you playing at? Right. Let's go put this stupid, crazy amount of grout over here. Maybe I'll even dedicate an entire chest to it. Oh, by the way, Cuplix is over here. I hope I'm not wasting his time. Let's see, what was he trying to communicate? I have osmium. I have that stuff. Anyway, we'll do things a step at a time. Which actually, no, we won't, because we know we're going to get distracted and end up doing 100 things at once. But you know what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to keep it simple. Okay, so this thing is obviously going to need some fuel. And we will go get it a whole bunch of fuel. Let's take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In that goes, then we'll take some more of this. And that is our grout situation taken care of for now. I do not want to smelt chests. Let's bring those back. We got a noise in the ear from Emerald Rain. Resubscribe for 16 months, saying appreciation is a wonderful thing. It makes what is excellent in others belong to us as well. Voltaire, thank you for entertaining all of us. Thank you for the lovely quote. Appreciation is a wonderful thing. It makes what is excellent in others belong to us as well. I really like that. I really like that. That's something I noticed early on with myself. I had a natural tendency to appreciate, whereas others might like scout. So, like, something I noticed is like my friends would like, or 1 or 2 or whatever, like in a situation would like be jealous of someone else for something they had that they wanted, instead of being happy for them. Which I always found like strange. I don't know. I always just gravitate towards that. Just seems to me like you could. It's just, you know, it just makes more sense to be happy for someone else than it does to be upset or frustrated that they have something you want. Let's try and find our hoe, because I have removed. Oh, there it is. I have removed our wheat, probably by running around like a headless chicken, and there is now a whole bunch of green what is this green slushy slime heading into my chat? By the way, peeps, by the way, okay, I am not playing the game. The assumer on my head is playing the game, luring me with a carrot, trying to get me to do things. What is going on? The mastermind is in control. Welcome, Escalians. Escal has raided us with a party of 390. Wow. Thank you ever so much for the raid, Escal. I appreciate it if you're there. Hope you had a good stream. I saw you were playing some SkyFactory. I popped into your SkyFactory stream the other day, and I was like, yep, Iscal's just a gazillion miles ahead of me, you know, within 5 seconds. I am not good at this game, but we're about to focus on aesthetics. We have been looking at this mod, Chinese Workshop, and so I'm trying to get together a block palette over here. We're going to be working on that today. Has this thing grown? 14! 14! That took it a long time. And we're also working on setting up some automation to create all of the different things like iron at the moment. So over here, I have a ton of saplings, and these saplings are just giving us all the goods. Okay, I'm now stuck in a cable. It's giving us all the goods to, to make these things. So we're trying to make an array, and we're going to do that by using seared brick. And I've reminded myself that I need more sand in order to make some glass. So let's also get fuel while we're over here, and chuck these into our half slab furnaces. Bam! Take that out. There we go. So now we're going to cook up a stack of glass as well. Asuma, you got Asuma head. Please go to the nurse. Yep. I need to report to the nurse. So where were we on the noises in the ear? Zane88188 is subscribing with Amazon Prime. Thank you for your Prime subscription. Hyper Jimbo is resubscribing for 8 months, saying, "Yay, I'm in the server as well." Oh, awesome. Is it the same name? It's possibly not the same. Oh no, Hyper Jimbo, there you are. Awesome. Glad to have you on the server with us. Zuzu36TV has resubscribed for 3 months in a row, and Zetul has subscribed to Amazon Prime. Thank you everyone ever so much as always for your wonderful support. And we have now 800 peeps watching. Oh jeez, the pressure is on. I better not derp or do something stupid, right? And I'll be a good streamer and I'll say, be sure to hit that follow button. Oh, I do it too often, don't I? Right. Zane says I've been subbed since 2015. Wow, thank you for sticking around all those years. Boy oh boy have we been on an adventure the entire time, right? An adventure indeed. Hey look, I've still got some of the... No, this is something different. But look, these books kind of... These items. Chinese door. Oak seat back. These things look like they really fit in with the blocks, the building that we're going for. What are these? Tool rack. That's kind of easy to make. I've got iron ingots. I will take one and give it a try. There we go. And I can hear the follow noises going off like crazy now. Thank you everyone for hitting follow. Do appreciate that. And let's check out what this thing is. You know, I'm just gonna throw it down there. Okay, clearly it's a tool rack. We should totally put our tools in it then. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh. Oh god, there's a gun in there! Who's got a laser gun of some sort? I'd like it if this thing like took up the whole space, but we could certainly make use of that, so that's a cool thing to have lying around. Shelves, all these things will decorate the interiors really well. And this right here, by the way, accepts any log. What did we do wrong? Black brick. Maybe I never tried that with the black brick, is the problem. Let's get a block of dirt and that oak log again. And this time we'll ask it to make the thing. And it did it that time. I must have used the wrong block. Probably another derp. Should I press the dirt button? Who knows? Who actually knows? Oh, that's... So is that... That's in the middle. Right, so then you can build oak up the top of it. So that's like a decorative feature for a base. Like a base of a block. Not sure if I like that. I thought this was something we might be putting on the roof. Oh, goodness me. Tall oak fence gate. There's so much stuff. There's so much stuff to be discovered and explored. Let's go back to that Chinese mod. So I think we need to build up our building palette a little bit. Now that is a nice thing to have. That would make me think that having more of these black bricks would be a good idea. So we have to make the black clay, which is why we need that wither stuff, right? I think it's going to be a little bit expensive and grindy for us at the moment, so we should focus on simpler materials, which is probably going to be some chiseled oak wood, as you might have suspected. We've got a noise in here from Ray's Hux, resubscribing for 26 months in a row, saying excited to see SkyFactory again. Love learning and derping together in this mod. I'm glad you enjoy it because I'm very aware of how slow I am at this, and it makes me worry a little bit. Now, Ray's Hux, I thank you not only for the 26 months, but also somehow you reminded me of something very important. I have a hot beverage with me. Today I've had a little bit of a tickly throat. So I've made me some of my, it's actually Chinese, it's Oriental, throat-soothing drink, and it is probably a little bit on the cold side. Oh yes, it has definitely lost its charm, but it's helping a little bit. I love Derp says, X, answer me, why don't you use coal trees to get coal and smelt rather than using logs? No idea why. I have no idea why. I just use logs because we've got so many of them lying around. Wild Max says Minecraft music. We're actually listening to the person who made the Minecraft music and their own solo music. Except now I'm very aware that the melody is of course from Minecraft, right? It's just sort of been remixed a little bit. So these textures with a darker colour would work, I think, well for walls. I think these sorts of textures would look good as a floor piece if we jumbled them up. Maybe some of that. So let's chisel the chisel wall. Then let's select that one and try that, because I think those two textures are most likely to get used. So let's come over here. Imagine there is a floor with these sorts of things around. I think that would look very nice underneath that and complement these other ones pretty well. As for a little bit of a darker texture, we could throw that in here and there. So I think now we're establishing we're going to have oak, 2 types, maybe 3 types of oak, jungle logs, these things here. Now these are actually windows, but I'm inclined to use them as walls, I believe. This is a little bit too sharp for my liking. We've got our roof piece down. We'll need doors, and then I think we'll need just a third material in there, and we're probably good to go. So let's have a look at logs. Again, that never works as it would. So these are the other types of wood we have access to. Have we missed it? Why do we only have 5 birch? I'm sure maybe we never set up a birch one. I wouldn't go for the lighter though. I'd probably go for the jungle wood planks. Let's open these up. Same textures. We can use maybe that one every so often. Well, that would possibly make a nice wall. Let's go check it out over there. Just throw down some blocks and see what happens. So this is very cramped and awkward. Isn't this kind of like fast to mine? No? I don't actually see that fitting in so well. Well, probably with some depth. Yeah, probably with some depth. You always need depth. Okay, and don't we have a chest over here for this stuff? So once we figure out what we're using, apparently I made some white lanterns and forgot about, ooh, that will probably look nice hanging off the side of something. Yeah, I think we're going to use those as well. So now I want to go back to like things like doors. We've got Chinese style door over here, so if you have a spruce door you can change it to that. Wooden window door, that's probably going to be amazing. Oh, look at this, the red stuff. We'll have to do like a red and black building later on once we've got more materials. Okay. Some of this stuff isn't from the same mod, the reason being that we're not actually looking at the right thing. So if I just put 2 of those together, it lets me have a different type. Well, we'll see what this looks like then. I'm meant to be revising for my GCSEs, which start in 2 weeks, but I'm here watching this. Don't tell my teacher, says MMA. You should, look, I don't want to be a bad influence, you should be doing your GCSEs, okay? That is not transparent, isn't it? So window door could be used as a wall, actually, I think. So then we have some of these other ones. Let's go make an oak door. I should really set up some sort of crafting bench around here. Oakley dokley. Do you know what? I have a crafting bench in there, if I can reach it. And then over here we can make that, and apparently we can make this as well. Ooh, that's like 2.5. All of these are very nice. They're going to help us make a nice old build. What about some trim blocks and details? We've got wooded window over here. I just want to get all of these things like down here, lying around, so we can wander past them, look at them and think, oh, that's going to fit in the area. Ooh, oh, that's nice. That's going to be useful as well. Excellent, there's so much stuff here. What is that? I do not know. Some sort of stool. So that's a bit more field ridge. 2 dirt, that sounds interesting. Let's go grab some dirt. We got a noise in the ear, we got double noises in the ear. Miss Andrea is subscribing, thank you for subscribing, and also throwing cheers and bits, saying bleed purple bonus. Miss Andrea, thank you ever so much for the cheers and the bits and the subscription, I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream, and thank you so much for your support. It means a lot, I love doing this. As I said earlier, been looking forward to it all day. And it's good to be here, hanging out with all y'all. Lizzie Bess is here doing cheers and throwing bits with the noise in the ear, saying bleed purple bonus. Asuma, how about the Derp Complex or the Derp Collective for your fan base name? You know, I like the idea of saying get in the Derp Zone, but I don't think we're going to have a fan base name. We've discussed it before. I appreciate the suggestion, of course. I just feel like it's nicer to latch onto things that are unique. Like I said earlier, like catching butterflies, like having our own little memes. Now that, how can we utilize this a little bit more? Because I could get a load of dirt and have a floating skyblock type effect. Can I? Okay, I can do that. And then if that were on top of dirt, that would probably look pretty cool. But I'm not sure if that's the best thing to go for. I really liked what the other player we visited did, where they used spruce, so it kind of had like a dirt look as the floor. Okay, so going through these things again, we got rammed earth stairs, upper door frame. What here? Oak wall is probably going to be pretty good. Upper door frame, right? So slabs into upper door frames. We're going to need more slabs. And then those get turned into this. This is going to take a toll on my inventory building all these blocks. So that's kind of nice, isn't it? And then we've also got this shape here, and what is that, like an upper slab? But not quite a full block, and then when you put one next to it, it connects. Interesting. Okay, these can go in the chest. We're going to try and make good use of some of these. Wooden threshold. Oak with a slab on top. Let's make some slabs. Okay, let's check out what... Oops. Wait, what did I just do? I think it... Right, so I shift-clicked that out there, but it also turned all of the logs into planks. Cheers. Cheers, computer game. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Oh, maybe not. What is this? Okay, that... I don't know where we'd use that, but that's another option. And then down here we have... What's that? Thin wall wooden. There's not a lot of its other wall blocks, which is strange. Anyway, I think we've done most of the tinkering we can do there for now. And we need like a grounds material now. So how about we take suggestions from chat? What do you feel like this block palette should be built on top of? Should it be dirt? Or should it be spruce slabs or some sort of darker colour? Like, this is going to be floating in the sky. Can we just have stone? Maybe building it on stone is not a bad idea. We have a lot of it. We have access to different textures. I think that's actually a good idea. I think stone is the way to go. And we got a noise in the ear. Target Zero is here, gifting a sub to Mado2Max. Target Zero, thank you ever so much for supporting the community and gifting a sub. Mado2Max, you're now a subscriber. Thanks for tuning in and watching. You can put some emotes in chat now. Not a lot of people are with me on the stone. Here's the thing, if I do stone, I know what I'm going to be doing. So I'm kind of happy to go with stone. I know where that's going to like land me. Right, and now again, I'm just going to throw stuff in chests all the time until we figure out the storage later on, basically. Okay, so we want to start building the base of this. And we will do so with a selection of these that look kind of like they can be thrown in Like, that's obviously going to be a good one. The occasional one of those might squeeze in. We're trying to avoid a little bit of structure here. We need a bit more natural. Look, these are very structural. That one's probably a bit on the natural side. You know what? Getting some cobblestone in here as well will probably make sense. That one. I think that might be the same as the other one that I picked. That one definitely. Okay, wait, where are we at? Because I think I did one twice. Okay, so we got our cracked. Let's put all the ones that have been changed just down here for now. Okay, so we got that cracked. Oh, it's not telling me. Cracked is that one. Disordered and cracked again. So we did cracked twice. Disordered tiles I think I'm going to ditch. Okay, and we did this one twice. So what else has got a kind of... that one. Okay, so we've got 4 different textures there. If we do them again with cobble, that gives us another edge. 1, 2, 3. So now what I'm going to do is open this up, click on cobble. Apparently we can just make coloured cobble for free. That is kind of interesting, because those could be useful textures. But anyway, trying to pick out the same ones. These are very small on my screen. What's going to fit in with what we just looked at? That will probably fit in individually. It doesn't have quite the same blocks. It doesn't have the trodden one. That's a really good texture, the trodden. Oh no. Well, we'll go with that one. Then click over here. Maybe that on occasion would probably look alright, or that one. I'm kind of not convinced. I am not convinced. Go with that one. Okay, so now we've got 7 blocks. 7 different blocks. Is that right? Oh, I feel like I got one less. Oh, maybe it was only those 2. Wait, does he have flight, says Cats? Nope. Mino got no flight. I think what I'll do is I'll build the first path that we have out of stair blocks. So it's kind of like distinguished and different. And we can just use that as a guide to get to where we're going. Okay, there we go. Right, so I'm going to start here, and we're going to go up into the sky. Because it's SkyFactory, right? Basalt! Trodden basalt, says Paddy. For you, I'll type it into chat. Trodden basalt? Andesite. Oh my goodness me. Is there a way we can get andesite? Like diorite and something else. Polished and that's weird. Cobblestone and diorite, and then diorite is made from cobblestone and quartz. So I could use some quartz to get my way to andesite. Andesite would mix in so well, wouldn't it? So well. But here's the thing: how much quartz do I have? Do I really want to spend it on aesthetics? No, me, I do. If we have a lot, I might just do it. Okay. 550 is not a crazy amount, is it? We can make that disappear rather quick if we're not careful. X could just bulk craft glowing chorus and have it for after the update, says Basilex. I'm not going to use the glowing chorus stuff. Someone says Trodden is there, you just missed it. Do you mean like that? Well, trodden basalt is black. Chiseled stone trodden. Cobblestone trodden. So there is trodden in cobble. Huh, how did I miss that? This one here is kind of nasty. Where is it there? Ah, okay, I missed it. Okay, we're going to go with that one. Those are going to look great. Trust me. Anyway, so... I still kind of want to use the jungle wood just for a little bit longer, because we want to have like the base of this thing start in a couple of different positions, I think. So for now we'll just use that to navigate around a little bit. Actually, well, now this is going to continue going upwards. We'll remove the rest of it later, is the idea. In fact, these should really be totally temporary, now that I think about it. It's going to be tricky. Especially if I end up using the same block over and over again by mistake. Definitely want like this one to be dominant though. We got a noise in here from Tree saying, how much is 36 months again? 3 years. Awesome job keeping us entertained. That's right, it's an emerald face noise in my ear. Thank you so much, Tree. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream today and having a good time and doing well and all of that. Appreciate you and your 3 months. Your 3 months? Jeez, that's underselling it. Your 3 years of support. Thank you so much, man. Okay, so again, I'm going to use these blocks to kind of create a little bit of something underneath it. It'll all start to make sense in a bit, I reckon. Just needs a little bit of time to get going. Okay, it's probably like one too many that will start just down at that level. Let's have one there. Okay, and we'll just build up randomly like this for a little bit. Let's get one over the side here. This one can go a little bit lower actually. It can go, yikes, down there. Okay, I definitely remove that. Let's try, okay, there it goes. Do you know what I'm also going to need over here? Slabs and things like that. Just kind of occurred to me. Although we're only going to have access to cobble, right? Let's type in stairs quickly, or slabs. Do they add like a proper stone slab in this? Doesn't look like they do. So maybe we should avoid those. Anyway, let's come down here and remove that. Remove this one. So there should be no connection to our staircase. Is the point? Okay, now what I'm going to do is remove all of them. There they go. Sweet. So we've got the basis of this thing now. Let's fill it in with some different heights here and there. So if you see it from underneath, it should have that height variation going for it. We start to build up all the edges a little bit as well. So there's some height on this thing. Okay, right, that's sort of okay for now. One thing I've got to be super careful about. Wait a minute, it shouldn't have removed my staircase. There was no blocks touching it. Ah, that sucks. That sucks. Hey, look at this, I got a torch. Isn't that wonderful? Jeez, cheaty game, removing my stuff. Okay, that's a great start right there. That is it. And I've only got 8 left. Wonderful. Just wonderful. Diagonal counts for all excavator, says Winnie. Ah, I didn't even think it was touching diagonal. Like, when I removed the blocks, I was like, don't want it to be diagonal as well, just in case. Oh, oh, blame the mods. Oh, that's good for my throat. I've definitely got something tickly in my throat, but it's like it feels like talking isn't really aggravating it. Diaz is here, resubscribing for 15 months. Diaz says 15 months, enjoy. Can't stay. See you on xisumatwo. See you over there. Thank you so much for dropping in and resubscribing. Appreciate it. Ogwen says I just got Java Edition Minecraft and it's so fun. Isn't it just? Java's the best in my opinion. Right, now let's make our new staircase to heaven, just over to the side of that building and further back so we can pop up to the higher level, because this is actually kind of like just the very base. Maybe I should have put this even further back now that I think about it. Okay, now I can almost jump onto that, but I think I'll go one block higher. Ugh, there we go. So now what we want to do as we build this up is kind of branch out a little bit. Let's make sure we got stone in here as part of the selection. So I'm just going to start to bring out some blocks in various places. Okay, and this will maybe a little bit higher over. You want to go down there. Okay, over here I think we'll bring that up. Bring it out a block to the side, block over here. Okay, and notice how I'm just pulling blocks out. We should probably use a few more of these ones as well. And then we'll go up a little bit higher for this bit, and that gets pulled out there. We'll have you like this, and another texture there. This mix of textures, I think that's probably the most bold of them, but they're doing good for me. I like them. I'm quite on board with this. I think I might just fill in all of this down here as well. Yeah, let's just fill it in so it can be nice and solid, and then we don't really worry about anything. Like, I don't know what there would be to worry about, but we don't have to. You know what I mean? Okay, up here we're going to bring that over there, and now we'll make our pulling out of the blocks a little bit more extravagant in places. I think that's how we'll look at it. So this one at this height will now go out. Over on this side, like that. Over here, throwing a random block. Now this is how you play SkyFactory, by the way. Just saying. This is the proper way to play SkyFactory right here. Okay, forget all those mods and machines and tools, you just got to place blocks. You just got to place blocks. Iskar stream ended. Love you, Suma. When are you making Factorio, says Vlad. I will probably not be playing Factorio again for a while. I have ended my series, and I do want to play it again, but just time management, you know. And now I'm all like caught up in the 1.14 stuff, and we're playing modded again. Do get pulled around a bit. You know, it's so easy to get distracted and get pulled in different directions. Like this diversity map came out that I really wanted to play, and I was considering starting a series on it, but I think you just gotta stick to what works and what you enjoy, and not get too caught up in the web of stuff coming out, and be consistent. That's where I feel like I'm at right now. And Factorio is maybe, well, it was a mistake, I guess, but you live and you learn. I certainly enjoyed playing it, and I've still got that world, and I think probably if I have some like spare time on a holiday or Christmas or something, I might just find myself in that world doing a little bit of this and that, you know. Okay, I reckon now's probably a good time, now that I've blocked up my way to get in. Let's just put in a few more blocks so I can get back up here again. I think now is a good time to hang out back down here again and just look at it. Yeah, it's starting to go where I want. Now we need to start to spill it out a lot more and give this thing some volume, you know, some ground space for us to build on. Maybe you come out there, put a block here. This is an epic song right here. Just feeling the atmosphere of it. Hey, Diversity 3 would be cool, says Chili Sunny. Hey, I just told you. I can't play it. I can't get distracted. If I play that, there'll be no Hermitcraft. Now, I appreciate the suggestion. I'm only messing, of course. Right, so now we're going to go up to this level, and we're going to start to clump blocks together like this. Okay, that's our new strategy, but not always at the same height. I think will be an important thing for us to do. Sometimes we want to go up here a little bit and then come down, so over on this side we'll start expanding around here. Breaking blocks has got its problems. I can say that. Let's have a look at chat. Chat, what do you want to talk about today? Chat is mostly talking to each other because I've been waffling. I've been talking to myself, I apologise. Potatoes, says Goom. Betroop. I like potatoes. You know, you can cook them and eat them, and for that I am thankful. Cat says, wait, X is streaming? I haven't noticed. Oh, you cheeky devil. How could you? You're breaking my heart. Comments on 1.14 updates, says Striker Rocker. I did some testing today. It doesn't seem quite as bad as you might think. But there's definitely some like chunk loading issues that are blatantly obvious with it. Like, really in need of fixing. And I know Mayang are aware of it. I think they actually fixed one of the issues to do with chunk loading. So fingers crossed that they're on it and they'll be able to yeah, bring out like a patch soon. We need a patch. Hermitcraft needs a patch. That is for sure. I would be wise to probably start throwing in a torch here and there now. Let's get some torches up the top here. And we're going to keep filling in this space down here as well. Do you play D&D, says Billy the Vamp. I do not. I just realised something with this. I wanted to build this up here so that we could get to the underneath of it nice and easy, because we don't have fly. Oh my goodness me, there's a creeper in my base. Well, that is not good. And you're right next to all my stuff, jeez. But then we need to bring a cable up here. It's probably not going to be a bad thing, but we're just going to have like a random cable coming up into the underbelly of this mountain, which will look silly. Okay, so I have a tool, and it is in. I have a sword, and I have a cleaver somewhere. I don't want that creeper to find me. Where are you, creeper? Where did you go? Okay, this could be bad. Like, there's one thing you don't want. It's a creeper in your base, but you can't see it. No one wants that. Also, it's super laggy. I shouldn't fight this thing, actually. It's going to wreck me. Did it wander off the edge? I think it might have wandered off the edge. Well, that is fine by me. Now, where did it spawn? Probably somewhere around here, just on top of a block. We'll put a torch there. Put a torch over here. We've got one up there. We'll put one on the side of that. How about there? Yeah, that's probably covered most of the places it could have spawned. Cool. Alright. Looks like we're okay. Well, it's going to be good. This is going to be good, this build. We've got a noise in the ear from Sonin on Twitch. Resubscribed 4 months saying, hey X, glad to be part of this. Keep up the awesome content. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate your support. Thanks for tuning in. Aprover is here for 14 months. Aprover, thank you ever so much. I appreciate your support. And I hope that you're enjoying the stream. Right, and I knocked out a torch here. That might have been a big mistake, but nothing spawned, so oakley dokley. I like saying that. The things Ned Flanders says, they funny. They funny to me, peeps. And we got a noise in the ear from our Louvre Cats doing cheers, throwing bits, saying, bleed purple bonus. So you're telling me you're still using a stone paxel after you have diamonds? What an absolute mad lad. Also, you should get glowing chorus for temporary flight because watching you jump around next to the void is giving me anxiety. Jeez. I refuse to use these cheaty chorus fruit farms. I don't even have that much chorus fruit as it is, unfortunately. We did the thing with the pot and it turned out not to be so good, so I had a ghost key then. Luckily I was holding shift. Cats, thank you so much for the cheers and the bits. Yes, you're right, I could have probably by now had a diamond sword and Paxel, but you know, it is what it is, okay? I'm not the biggest brain, I don't claim to be the biggest brain smart there is. Some things I do are smarty pants, some things are not. This is one of those ones that are not, you know, it is what it is. Let's let it be. Now you can see we're starting to build like quite a big surface area up here for having an actual like platform, and I think we'll start to kind of meet and have them level out a bit around here. is the idea. So let's say this is like the top of this area, then the next one will go out quite far, and then that'll give us a big platform overall. Do you play chess? Just curious, says Alan B. I don't like play it like as a hobby, but I'd love to because it's really fun and challenging. But I don't know. Most people I know want to play video games, right? Tanny Glace is here with cheers and bits. Same party. I recently visited the UK. Went to Wales as a place called Conway. There is a huge and beautiful castle. Have you ever been? I have not, but Wales is a beautiful place. I've been to Wales many times, and it's gorgeous. Like the countryside and the atmosphere of the place. I love it over there. It's really great. And I've seen some castles in Wales, just not that one. But I mean, I'll keep that in the back of my mind, and maybe one day I'll have an opportunity when I'm up there. Tanny Glace, thank you ever so much. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the cheers and the bits. I hope you had a great time. I mean, if you were going to Wales and exploring castles, that sounds like a great time to me. So I hope you had a good one, and thank you so much for the support. Asuma, what's your favourite football club? Says Nimmer. My favourite football club? I'm a neutral. I just watch and enjoy the sport, you know. Hey X, are you a H3 fan too? Says Tisivia. Yeah, I am. I really enjoy their podcast and their videos. I like his sense of humour. Yeah, H3 is awesome. Although, I got a bone to pick with H3. They did this thing where you have to put fast food joints into order, right? Of like which one's the best and all this, and they put McDonald's at the top, and I was just flabbergasted. I mean, if anyone here has ever held on to a McDonald's burger, they look the same after 3 months as they do when you buy them fresh. I mean, McDonald's is some of the most just ungodly, unnutritious and unhealthy food there is, and they gave it an A, and I was just like, what are you talking about? To be fair though, because it's all fast food, the only thing I would probably give a reasonable rating is Subway. Subway accurately report their calorie counts for their food as well, which is important because some people tend to not. Some companies tend to like, kind of like, I don't know, lie. It's not a properly enforced thing, the whole calorie counting stuff. Like, as a company, I think you can just do your own thing and say, hey, this is how many calories it is, and it doesn't have to be accurate. But I don't know too much about that. X is H3 confirmed, says Cats. Oh dear. What does it mean if I am H3 confirmed? Yeah, Subway is nice, says Chili Sunny. I like it. I like getting a fresh Subway sandwich. I usually go for like the veggie patty, and then I put on gherkins with it. I have to have some gherkins, man. Gherkins and veggie patty. That's the way right there. That's a good sandwich. Subway got caught putting a cancerous substance on their breads though. Oh, really? My goodness me. That is most unfortunate. That's not what we want to hear. Right, I'm sort of branching out here and it's lower, so let's kind of bring this one around. This will look great, by the way. This will look great from down below. These things usually do when you build them like this. You just got to have a few sort of principles thrown in the middle of you randomly putting blocks in the area, and it kind of comes together quite nicely. Let's bring that around like that. Okay, and I think we'll drop with you dropping back down again, right? But I just want to kind of develop some of what's going on here a little bit more. I think they got rid of it though. It was put on to make the bread look fresher, says Cause Effect. Now to do it to like for aesthetic reasons, that's pretty lame, isn't it? Like, jeez, I mean, the bread is the bread. Then again, people tend to buy with their eyes. It's all about looks. X, what will be the next myth busting for? Probably more of like a compilation-y type episode. I've got a whole bunch of cool questions that I'm looking forward to investigating, and we'll probably play it that way next. I just realised that I had like a bit of a different flow going for lower down. So I'm trying to bring that back now, and that'll actually probably look good when some of the patterns and flows you're using are like getting broken up and then reintroduced. So we'll do things a little bit different here. Do that, and then put that there, and then there's just this odd bit of difference in this area, right? Like, I mean, you're not really going to like notice it from down below, but it will make a difference, like a subtle difference. Let's just bring this around this way to there, do that, and cover that up. And now we've done like quite a lot. Let's go all the way back down again. Yeah, that's looking great right there. That's awesome. Okay, we've got a floating island coming together here, peeps. We got a floaty island coming together. I'm also due to fill this all in with stone, apparently. I think I might actually give up on that idea. Just turn this bit here into a basement or something. We should also get more stone going. This is probably not enough to finish the whole project. With a boss entity says, last time I was in the UK, I had a hard time finding proper bread. Not some soft, wittish matter. Do you have any recommendations? Yeah, see if you can get half sprouted bread from a breaker. That's probably the best sort of source of bread you can get. Cuplex says, is it too late to tell him about the floaty McFloaty block? It probably is. Do we have elevators? Because we might end up using the old elevator block. Yeah, looks like we got it. Ender pearl? Might end up using that to zip up there at some point. You should try German bread, says Armageddon. Maybe I should. Okay, what did I want to do? I wanted to get some cobblestone going again. Wow, this thing's going to take its time, isn't it? It's not very fast. We've got some glass over here. We'll chuck that in here. And I kind of want to use a furnace for something again now. This is the setup right here, though. Yikes, that's a lot. I'll tell you what I can do. I can nab some cobble here and there, right? And then I can come in here and swap it out manually. Do the same over here. Okay, now if I go grab and fill up my inventory once more, apparently there is bacon resin in here. Wait, is that coming from... Ah, look. This should be disabled, basically. That will probably help for now. Right. Where are we going? Over here. So if I put these up the top here, notice how it's draining down, so they're going to have natural priority because that's fill up. So this means we'll start to produce more stone. Oh my god, this half furnace do bother me, man, says xDewey. Why does it bother you? It's just a little furnace block sitting there being a furnace block, I guess. Right, I do want to leave myself a little bit of access here. Can I walk under that? I can, that's good. And if we just bring this across, then that's me leaving myself a little way back into here. Awesome. Want to create a few more furnaces, says Random Jewel. Yeah, you see, I don't want to set up anything permanent down there. I want to build one of these islands and then get something like that going. So once we get this thing up and running, like that's where we would build something like this, right? My throat is getting like slightly worse as we stream, which I'm not particularly pleased about, to be fair. Estelian says, barely ever. If I remember correctly, he's very anti-fast food, says Estelian. What is this question that has been asked? How often do you eat fast food? I feel like I eat it too much and I'm trying to stop, Asuma. You should do it. You should cut back. I've actually recently started to eat fast food. Like, I pretty much, like, really quite rarely ate fast food. And if I did, it was mostly because, you know, it was convenient. I was out and about. And most of the time, it would just be something like Subway. But recently, over the last month or two, I've had, like, a few pizzas and like more takeaway-ish type fast food, and I know it's not great, but I can get away with it. I'm in really good shape, so you know I manage my calories, and I know what I'm eating, and I kind of get away with one. I could probably get away with one every week if I wanted to, but I was actually thinking about that today and thinking, yeah, I should like revise what I'm eating again, because it's so easy to get pulled into, oh yeah, I can do that now, I can have that, and I'll have some of those and some of these, and then before you know it, it's quite a few things. So, yeah, I mean, the thing with fast food is, like, it's great, right? Like, it's not healthy, it's cheap, it's easy to produce. Like, the nature of the business means that the food is, for the most part, not going to be as good as making food yourself, and it's going to be more expensive as well, is the other thing. And this is a myth that I really wish like could get dispelled, because so often do I hear like people say they can't afford fresh fruit and veg. I don't understand that, at least where I'm living. Like, if I shop and it's like I'm going to buy all the vegetables, all of the fruit, and I'm going to do everything myself, that's always way cheaper than buying pre-prepared meals and whatnot. And of course, if you go for the fast food route, then you know those McDonald's menus, they sound cheap, but the food's not nutritious. It's not going to fill you up. It's going to give you cravings to go back for more, and it ain't really worth the price, in my opinion. But I'm getting an ice cream on the way home, says Stephanie Button. Ice cream is a treat that I'm not so fond of anymore, really. I've just noticed how much of a sugar rush it gives me, and I don't particularly enjoy it, so I've kind of steered away from ice cream a bit over time. People have forgotten how to cook, Asuma says. Leatherbull. Yeah, I guess that could be a thing, right? That could be a factor. Veg and fruit are very pricey in America, says Frozen Foal. Yes, I've had quite a few Americans say it's different over there. That may be true. I also think there's an element of like you look at the price of a vegetable and you don't really know how it fits into a meal, because excuse me, like you can buy a pack of tomatoes for like 50p, but that'll split into 3 different salads. So you know, like all you need is a bag of lettuce, some tomatoes and peppers, and maybe a cucumber. 4 things, throw them into a salad, there you go. That's a salad. Like Humbly Bee says, that is not true. I live in America and I agree with Asuma. Rice and beans are cheap, veg and fruit are cheap. Yeah, one thing though is that like different areas, different places have different economic setups, so there can be differences in prices. But I suspect that for, well, at least where I live and probably quite a few other places, it's a matter of not understanding like how to prepare a meal. Right, so we've got our first little floaty island over here. We're going to have to get more of this stuff going, and I kind of wanted to be building like our first little setup on the top there. So I think what we need to do is perhaps jump ahead of what we're doing, go up a couple of blocks, define where the floor is going to be, right? And I think we shall build our floor out of, like, I don't want to do the soil tops. I think I might go for those slabs, those spruce slabs on top. Let's see how much spruce wood. Do we even have a spruce wood sapling and tree set up? I don't recall seeing spruce here earlier. Oh no. Oh no, we're behind on our spruce game, peeps. How do we get a spruce sapling? Do we have to go down another rabbit hole? So petrified with water, well, that's nice and easy, isn't it? Cherry tomatoes, some lemons, onions, maybe a good bread slice soaked up I'm craving a salad now, says Cats. I could certainly eat a meal, but I've eaten all my food for today. That's for sure. And today I worked out twice. I haven't ever done that before. I did my arms, and then I was just like, later on I was like, do you know what? I think I can do another one, and I did my legs. And it felt great. And I want to be able to do that more. If I can do 2 workouts in a day, I mean, that's just... There's going to be progress to be had there, right? Some progress. That sounds weird when I say it. Okay, we need to get hoppers, hippity hoppers, which means iron. So somewhere in here there's going to be iron. We need clay as well. Where's the clay? Lala Diable says, my kid will grab a tomato for a snack. I'm so proud. That's awesome. That is a good snack. Okay, Hellbreath says, I cook pretty much all my meals. I buy fresh veg as much as possible. I keep frozen veg on hand, keep dairy in the house, and stock through the pantry with various canned things like beans, tomatoes and such. I eat something different pretty much every day, and it's a fair shot healthier than takeout or delivery. Absolutely, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it right there. I mean, I do it a bit myself, and unfortunately, like, cooking takes a bit of time, so I can't do it every day, but I make sure every week I have like at least 3 or 4 salads and 3 or 4 bowls of veg or whatever it is I'm making. Man, what were we trying to grab? Bricks. I'm staring. I'm literally staring at them. We got a noise in the ear from Tom CD1 saying, great to have a new server to play on, the Asumaverse. Just started playing it earlier today. Keep the streams coming. Tom, thank you so much for your 26 months of support. I appreciate it. And glad you're enjoying playing on the server. That is good to hear. Yeah, we should probably get the mod pack thing going again a little bit. I don't know. I kind of went off the idea of having them. I think the problem is that the mod packs always have problems. Why did I make 3? Why on earth did I have 3 in my head? That makes no sense to me. Now somewhere I had the mulch. Yeah, I kind of get put off because there's a lot of maintenance for the staff to do. But I mean, if they want to, then I guess setting up a server ain't so bad. Okay, we have import cable to put down next. Then we've got to do this again, I believe, if we're going to do the spruce tree. Is this a server? Says Bottle of Fries. Explain what this series is, please. We're playing a mod pack where you start with a single tree, which we had somewhere around there, and everything you see here has come of that. I did not put down torches up there. Also, I think I see someone flying around the back of it, which worries me. I need to put torches up there. Okay. It is starting to do the thing, so we need to put it on blacklist, right? So it should, in theory, start to pull out... Oh no, it won't. It won't pull out the spruce wood, right? Because that needs to be on here. All the leaves. All the leaves. I think that's the only things they're going to drop. So let's go 1, 2, leaves, logs. Okay, and then put them up here. That's now full. And that one's in... Do those have things on the back? They do. Good, good, good. Foxicon says the start of this series is less grindy than 3. Have been playing 3 lately, but thinking about this one instead. Oh, this one's more grindy by far. But, you know, like, well, I'd say once you get past the grind, it's better. It's... I don't know, for me it's been a struggle, but then, hey, I'm no modded player, right? Like, I'm not good at this, so... But it feels way more grindy than 3. Okay, no mobs up here, thank goodness. Thank goodness for that. That's all my torches as well. Right. So we're going to need to kind of build a bit of a platform up there. We're using the spruce wood. So we kind of need this stuff to grow a little bit faster. Lucky for us, we have some of this. And we can do that. I don't know how effective that is. Kind of doesn't look like it's particularly effective. And I don't know how much that produced, but we'll just put all of it in. Too much building today, says Basalix2. Probably not enough, really. We needed to get more done, but we've run out of materials. Cool thing is, this is all chunk loaded, so that stuff will keep running. Which reminds me, I should probably put in some more cobblestone, and then put in some more fuel. So when we come back in the next stream, this should be all good, hopefully. Okay, and then we're going to need more fuel. I didn't check to see how much we needed, but that's alright. Is that a dark oak? Yeah, of course it is. So how much spruce have we got? One! Something else is blocking this up. Let's go check it out. Or maybe it's just slow. Oh, I never did that. Well, that explains a lot, doesn't it? That explains a lot. Zippy says, where do the mobs that drop glitch and fuse stuff spawn? No idea, no idea. Robody Richie says, what launcher do you use for the mob pack? I use the vanilla launcher to launch it. That's what I do. Alright, spruce or wood. I kind of want to do slabs, right? But that would really limit us. So we have to go look at this. And what one do we think would make a nice kind of outside floor? Maybe just the regular stuff and mix it with planks and stairs. I mean, it doesn't always have to be modded, does it? Hey X, what studies did you follow when you were in school? Oh, that's a funny question. I don't think I did anything in school. Are there any plans for Hermitcraft Season 7, says Shane Carney? Yes! Yes, there are. The plans are to do Hermitcraft Season 7 right after Season 6. Yeah, when Season 6 ends, we'll definitely do Season 7. I mean, pretty sure we will. Peeps, I'm going to have to be frank. My voice was getting a little bit worse, and now it's just starting to get a lot worse. Hang on. Yeah. Whew. No, doing this is actually hurting my voice, I think. I can just feel it getting progressively worse. So I think we're actually just going to wrap it up here, yeah. No, I need to take it off. Like, I don't want to risk it. It does feel very odd and it's getting worse. So whatever's wrong with my throat, I hope it gets better by tomorrow. I'm going to have to cut it short then. Big thank you to everyone for tuning in today. I appreciate it ever so much. Thanks to all the peeps who have subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. I apologise if I'm cutting your stream time short, but it feels like it's the best thing to do. Also, a massive thank you to all of my patrons, and as I said earlier in the stream, if you want to get that merch, today's the last day to get that merch. That is what that other YouTuber bloke says, right? That merch, jeez. Whatever. Right, we're going to go raid False, who's playing on the Hermitcraft server. So, if you want some Hermitcraft action, False has got you covered. That's it from me today. See you all later. Bye-bye.